Welcome back to State of the Union. During the 2012 presidential campaign, our own Wolf Blitzer asked Republican nominee Mitt Romney about America's enemies. This was his response.
Russia. This is, without question, our number one geopolitical foe. They fight every cause for the world's worst actors.
He was widely mocked for that answer. But with Russian tanks rolling towards Ukrainian cities and the crisis consuming the Biden presidency and threatening the world order, things look a little different now. Joining me now exclusively is Republican Senator Mitt Romney of Utah. Senator, thank you so much for joining me. I want to start with the news this morning, just minutes ago, which is that the Ukrainian president announced that Ukrainians and Russians will meet at the Belarus border. Do you see that as a good sign?
Well, let me just pause for a moment before I answer that and just note the extraordinary courage of the Ukrainian people. They have galvanized the spirit of the entire world, and a lot of that is to do with real leadership. You've seen both physical and moral leadership by Zelensky and the people around him, and it's the contrast between that kind of leadership and the puny nature of Vladimir Putin's tyranny that has really helped people understand the difference between good and evil. We're seeing that played out right now. As for the prospects of discussions at the border, look, I hope and I believe that Putin may well finally recognize that he made a huge error, that he was badly miscalculated how hard the people of Ukraine would fight, and the nature of the world's response. In this modern world, with war being conducted and people filming it and passing it around the world, there's been a response that I don't think Putin had anticipated. I hope that's what he's doing. I fear he may be trying to take Zelensky off of the streets of Kyiv, and by doing so, making the Ukrainian people less willing to fight. But I hope that he's wising up to the stupidity of what he's doing.
You're saying you think this could be a ruse?
Well, all things can be. You mean, you listen to Putin in the days leading up to the invasion, he kept saying, we're not planning on invading. Obviously, he was lying. And so you can't trust a word that comes out of his mouth. But at the same time, I think he may be recognizing, he should be recognizing that this is not going well for him. NATO has come together. Germany is now saying they're going to be investing far more in their military capacity. They're providing more weapons. The world is behind the people of Ukraine. Look at those brave people in Ireland stopping the Russian ambassador. We should be doing that all over the world, by the way. The Russian government is a pariah, and the entire world should be protesting and letting Russia know how badly they're seen on the world stage.
The U.S. and its allies just announced new sanctions on the Russian central bank and plans to remove some banks from the international SWIFT banking system. Was that the right move? And what more, you mentioned some things, but what additional steps should the U.S. be taking?
Well, keep cranking that up. As Mitch McConnell said, you can't get the sanctions too high. At the same time, recognize that for the sanctions to be most effective, you want them to be shared with our allies around the world. We want to all be together on this, so we can only go as fast as everybody wants to move together. So that's critical. But those sanctions will have an impact. I also noted in that release from the White House that we and our allies are going to be going after the oligarchs, going after their mansions, going after their yachts. This is very good news and the kind of thing we ought to be doing. And I also think consideration of a humanitarian zone, a no-fly zone, to allow people to escape from Kyiv, if that's necessary, may be something that we need to consider as well. But let's keep on cranking up the sanctions against what is an evil regime.
I don't know if you just heard my interview with the U.S. ambassador to the UN. She seemed to not think that a no-fly zone is a good idea if it means that there would be U.S. troops involved in enforcing that fly zone. Where do you stand on that?
Well, I think it's something that you consider, and you may want to negotiate it with the Russians and with our allies. You may decide that this is something that would be done by the UN or by us, but clearly the humanitarian demand may be such that we will look for a way to allow the mothers and children that are currently being huddled in subway stations to be able to find refuge. And look at the people of Poland, how heroic they are, providing the clothing and the housing and the food for these refugees that are pouring into their country, and also in Romania. Look, this is one of the greatest demonstrations of good versus evil that we've seen during our lifetimes. And the demonstration of courage. I mean, look at Vladimir Putin. Vladimir Putin. Here he is in this behind this huge table in this big white room. I mean, it looks like a mausoleum where honesty and honor have gone to die. And contrast that with Zelensky, with his courage, with his passion, with his true leadership. This is remarkable, and it's having an impact. And I hope it makes us a better people, and it makes us more committed to the principles of freedom. Look, you recognize that in the history of the world, authoritarianism has been the default setting. And to have freedom, it requires people to stand up and protect it. And you're seeing the terrible miscalculation by Vladimir Putin causing the kind of commitment to freedom that we'd hoped we'd see.
I just want to go back in time a little bit, Senator. Do you think it was a mistake for President Biden to rule out U.S. troops on the ground instead of trying to use what's known as strategic ambiguity to deter Vladimir Putin from invading in the first place?
Well, there really wouldn't have been an ambiguity. We don't have the kind of troop strength and material of war in the region to be a serious threat at that point. Look, the Biden administration has done some things very well and some things not so well. The not so well side is they continued the policy of prior administrations not to provide the defensive weapons that Ukraine needed. That was the mistake. The positive thing was sharing our intelligence with our allies and combining our efforts with our allies. Look, we used to be 40% of the world economy. Today we're about half of that. And so for us to have the kind of economic clout we used to have back in the 50s and 60s and 70s, we really do need to combine with our allies. And that's something President Biden has done extraordinarily well.
I want to play an exchange that you had in a presidential debate with then President Obama. You were running to defeat him. That was 10 years ago in 2012. I want you to listen to that, and we'll talk on the other side.
When you were asked what's the biggest geopolitical threat facing America, you said Russia. Not Al-Qaeda, you said Russia. In the 1980s are now calling to ask for their foreign policy back because the Cold War has been over for 20 years.
I have clear eyes on this. I'm not going to wear rose-colored glasses when it comes to Russia or Mr. Putin.
I don't need to tell you that you were mocked for saying that. Thoughts now?
Well, first of all, politics is an extraordinarily interesting game. As you know, President Obama didn't quote what I actually said. What I said was Russia was a geopolitical foe. I didn't say they were a threat. And a geopolitical foe they obviously were and continue to be, because Russia continues to fight us in every venue they have. They support the world's worst actors, whether Assad in Syria, Maduro in Venezuela, Kim Jong-un in North Korea. This is what they do. They basically poke us in the eye everywhere they can. China is the greatest threat to us long term, economically, militarily. And Russia, in a lot of respects, is circling the drain, given their shrinking population, their weak economy. John McCain used to joke that Russia is a gas station parading it's a nation. So, but they are a geopolitical adversary, poking us where they can, as I've said. And I don't look back so much and worry about what is said during a political campaign. What does concern me is that we've had president after president, not just President Obama, President Trump, President Bush, who were resetting relations with Russia, hoping as they looked in the eyes of Vladimir Putin, they could see a responsible person. And John McCain was right. He said he looked into Vladimir Putin's eyes and saw the KGB. And that's what we're seeing. A small, evil, feral-eyed man who is trying to shape the world in the image where, once again, Russia would be an empire. And that's not going to happen. And the people of the world see him and see Russia for what it is, and they're saying, no, we will fight for freedom. And what we're seeing is inspiring, it is powerful, and it will help change the world in a positive way.
Well, given the way you just described Vladimir Putin, how worried are you that he is going to try to invade other non-NATO countries in the region, Finland, for example, or even NATO allies like Poland?
Well, every tyrant will judge what next step they take based upon the response to the last step. Now, of course, in the past, he invaded Georgia. He invaded Ukraine by going into Crimea. He has obviously gone into our elections and attacked our cyber systems. And in each of these things, our response was tepid. And as a result, he feels emboldened to go into Ukraine. We finally are saying no. And in part because of people with phones and courage from the people of Ukraine, the world recognizes the difference between good and evil here. And this, I think, is going to reset his calculation of what he would do. But let there be no confusion. Were he to attack a nation where we have an agreement to protect that nation under Article 5 in the NATO articles, where in fact an attack on one is an attack on all, we will respond with full force. We have a responsibility. We are people of honor and integrity, and we will fulfill our commitments.